You're back once again to YouTube channel. This is John Consulting, your strategic business growth support partner. As you all know, we've been showing up on this YouTube channel to bring you very important information video as regards all your complaints. So we are all visible on this YouTube channel, showing up and giving you all the tips, business information that you need to stay compliant, to stay relevant in your business, to avoid tax issues, regulatory, issues with the tax authority. So that's why we've ensured that we are always here every point in time to dish out important information to you. So thank you for joining us again on this YouTube channel to give you a very important information. So do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Do well to give us thumbs up on all our videos, and of course share with other business owners around you. So July 2026 tax deadlines every Nigerian business must not miss. We brought you for January, brought you for February, March, April, May, June, and of course, this is July. The first half of the year ended a while ago, and now this is the second half of the year. We are here again to continue to serve you and give you all the information that you need in your business. So, the July 2026 tax deadlines every Nigerian business must not miss. So please, if you are joining us for the first time on this YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So hello business owners, entrepreneurs, finance managers and fellow professionals. You're welcome back to John Consulting, where we help businesses clients save money and grow sustainably. So if you are running a business in Nigeria, in any part of the world, this video could save you from unnecessary penalties and of course interest charges and regulatory issues. And just like we've dissected the Nigerian Tax Reform Act on this YouTube channel. We have over 260 videos on this YouTube channel on taxes, on accounting, on business strategies, and of course, everything that revolves around business. We dish it out, in a practical way on this YouTube channel. So if you're a business owner, please do well to check out all these videos. It will really help your business. And of course, if you need any of our professional services, feel free to reach out to us. We are always willing and ready to serve any business, SMEs, individual business, corporations, NGOs. We serve every categories of business. We're a chartered accountant firm. We are CAC accredited, and of course, we are your strategic business growth support partner. So today we are focusing and discussing the key tax deadlines for July 2026 that Nigerian business must know and comply with. For businesses that their regular accounting year is December, the company income tax filings just ended on the 30th of June 2026. So if you are a business and you've not filed your company income tax, there's heavy penalty that is waiting for you. So we are just a few days away, a few days into July. So you can still do your filing to reduce the tax penalties. So you can reach out to us to serve as your tax consultant, as your external auditor, as your CAC accredited agent, and of course, we are your strategic business growth partner. So feel free to reach out to us. So let's get straight into today's live streaming of July tax compliances businesses must not miss. The first one is payee remittance deadline. So payee remittance is pay as you earn for employees working in a paid employment in an organization. And of course, the first important deadlines in July is the payee remittance. And this tax deducted from employee salary for the month of June 2026 must be remitted on or before 10th of July 2026. So if your business has employees and you deduct payee from their salaries, you must ensure you remit the deducted amount to the relevant state internal revenue service before or on or before 10th of July 2026. And we've said it over and over again. It is the state that your employee or your staff is residence that you will remit the pay as you earn to, not where the company is located. So failure to remit payee on time may result in penalties, interest charges, and possible enforcement actions by the tax authorities. So you don't want to see yourself being caught up in the web of tax issues, having issues tussle with the regulatory authorities. And the tax authorities are all out now in this new tax regime to ensure that they collect all their taxes. So if you need to ensure a timely remittance of your taxes, either pay as you earn, either value added tax, either withholding tax, or any other tax, company income tax, preparing your audited account, filing all your taxes as and when due, we are your one sure professional partner. You can reach out to us. So don't wait until the deadlines day. Process your payee and tax computation within the first week of the month. So that is what will ensure that you file your taxes on or before the tax date deadline. So the second one is pension remittances, pension contribution remittances. So this is also a key compliance remittance. Of course, employees also required to remit pension contributions as employers add their own 10%, employee also contribute their own 8%, making it a total of 18%. So employers are required to remit the pension contributions deducted from employees' salaries together with the employers, of course, the contribution. So this remittance should be made promptly to the respective pension fund administrators. So maintaining pension compliance protects your organization from sanctions and demonstrates good corporate governance. So it gives you a good reputation, it gives you a good image, portrays a good image for your business when you are compliant with all these regulatory deductions. So it is very important that you remit your employees' pension as and when due. And of course, before 10th or on or within the 10th of the following month, you must remit your pension. The third important compliance in July is value added tax. Value added tax, that is VAT returns filings and payments. So the next major deadlines is the value added tax, which we call VAT. Business registered for VAT are required to file VAT returns and remit to the Nigerian Revenue Service on or before the 21st of July 2026. So you must remember this, that filing is mandatory even when there was no transaction during the period. Even if you don't have transactions of any kind, you must still make sure you file. So new returns should still be submitted where applicable. Late filing attracts penalties and interest. So many businesses get into trouble not because they cannot pay VAT, but because they fail to file their returns on time. So failure to file your returns on time, will warrant penalties, and penalties in this tax reform 2025 is very strict and high. So the next one is the withholding tax. So withholding tax is, of course, a tax deducted at source from your contractors, from your suppliers, from your vendors. So if your business deducts withholding tax from your vendors, your contractors, your consultants, your suppliers, or service providers during June 2026, the deductions must be remitted by 21st of July 2026. Just as you are remitting your value added tax, you must remit your withholding tax alongside the same date as well, because they have the same date deadline. So common transaction subject to withholding tax include professional services, consultancy services, contract payments, we have rent payments, agency commissions, and all transactions that are within the withholding tax deductions. So failure to remit withholding can expose your business to penalties and difficulties when claiming tax credits. And one thing you must know about withholding tax is is an advance payment of tax. It's like you are keeping money down for yourself to be used when you need to pay for your tax liability. And of course, as we've been helping businesses, serving them as tax consultants, when we are filing, their company income tax, all their withholding, credit that they have received from the vendors or businesses that have deducted their withholding tax on their transactions, they make use of it to reduce their company income tax liability. For example, if a company have prepare their audited accounts and the tax due is 10 million, for example, and the company has a withholding credit of, let's say, 8 million in their tax portal. So instead of paying the whole of 10 million, they will only be paying 2 million because they already have 8 million as withholding credit. So 10 million, which is the main tax they are paying for their income, company income tax, minus the withholding credits that they have on their tax portal, is will be used to reduce that 10 million, which will now be reduced to 2 million instead of the old 10 million, because they already have an advanced tax, which is a tax credit of 8 million from their withholding tax they have received from companies that they have transact with. So that is why you must ensure you follow up with any tax that have been deducted from you, that it is being remitted, because especially the withholding tax, because it is your money. So every business should verify its accounting year end. Of course, we are still coming back to the company income tax. So failure to remit withholding tax can expose your business to penalties difficulties when claiming tax credits, just like we said earlier on. The next tax deadlines is the company income tax filing. So this July 2026 company income tax filing apply to companies that their accounting year is January. For companies that their accounting year end is December, the tax deadline for company income tax filing was June 2026, which just ended some few days ago. But the company that the accounting year end is January 2026, yes, the tax deadline is this July 2026 because company must ensure they file their company income tax on or before 6 months after their accounting year end. So, although the standard filing deadline for many companies with a December year end was 30th of June 2026, some businesses may still have company specific filing obligation based on their accounting year end and incorporation date. So you must know your accounting year end. So after your accounting year end, the 6 months after your accounting year end is the deadline for filing your company income tax. So Tozon Consulting is available to serve as your external auditor, tax consultant, and your strategic business growth support partner in helping you put all these compliances in place and avoiding heavy penalties. So every business should verify its accounting year end, applicable filing deadlines, tax clearance status, outstanding returns as well. If you are unsure, you need to consult us as your tax professional, tax advisor, tax consultant to help you put all this in place. So common mistake businesses make. So there are 5 mistakes most businesses make and you must take note of that. The first one is waiting until the deadline day, and this is very risky. Number 2 is filing returns without proper reconciliation. Then number 3 is ignoring new returns. Even if you don't have anything to pay, you must still file, even if it is new returns. Then number 4 is failing to remit taxes already deducted. So if you've deducted tax either from your employees, from your vendors, from your contractors, you must ensure you file it. Then number 5 mistake is keeping poor accounting records. If you are fond of keeping poor accounting records, you will pay dearly for it in this new tax regime. So we are available for you to serve you in all your tax compliances and every business compliances that you need to keep with. So this mistake often leads to avoidable penalties and compliance risks. It is avoidable, but if you don't avoid it, you pay heavy for it. So this AutoZone Consulting can help. At AutoZone Consulting, we assist businesses with tax compliance and advisory, payee administration, VAT and withholding filing, company income tax filings, payroll management, accounting and bookkeeping, tax planning and optimization, financial reporting, and audit support. So our goal is to help you remain compliant while focusing on growing your business. So the final thought is that July 2026 is a critical compliance month for Nigeria businesses, and you must remember these key dates as you move on in this July for your tax compliance. Number 1 is 10th July 2026 is payee remittance. Then 10th July 2026 is also pension contribution remittances. Then 21st July 2026 is for your VAT returns and payment. Then 21st July 2026 is for your withholding tax remittances. So missing these deadlines could result in penalties, interest charges, and unnecessary stress. So if you need assistance with your tax compliance, payroll administration, or accounting services, or of course CAC services and every business services, you can contact us here on this YouTube channel. All our contacts are here, our email are here. You can also comment on our videos and we will respond to you. So if you found this video very helpful, please make sure you like, make sure you share, and very important, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because we bring you more practical business videos, tax and financial management, and everything that revolve around business. This channel is just for you. We have provided it to ensure that we preach that knowledge gap for businesses and they avoid unnecessary penalties. Thank you for watching us and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now and stay compliant. Bye.